Hi guys, welcome back. This is Cindy at paper.old.new. As you can see, you might recognize this from my first video. This too, actually. I am attempting, this is the first time I've done this, guys, so I'm attempting to start processing the stuff that I've shown you, and this is the first time that I have, oh, and I cut through the cover. See? I cut through the cover more than once. Anyway, let's put this aside for now, and I'll work on it again shortly. I was trying to start processing the some of the stuff I've hauled already, so that I can straighten up. This might be, depending on how chatty I am, this might be the last, for now, of the decluttering hauls. I have some boxes of just miscellaneous stuff that I found, so it should be an interesting haul. We're going to go through some boxes of who knows what and find some fun stuff for journaling, hopefully. Okay, so first we'll start with this little box. This looks like a bracelet that got broken. It's on old stretch. But look at these. Much fun with it. And they are slider beads. So I could see these on an sewn onto an open spine, you know, and they would slide up and down. Wouldn't that be pretty? Shabby chic or something like that. There's two different kinds. So there's this flower and this flower. So, and again, they're slides. So I don't know if you can see, there's holes here and then holes here, and you thread across the bead that way. So yeah, you could thread these onto an open exposed spine and they would slide. So that's fun. Okay. These are boxes, by the way, guys, that I just pulled off the shelf and said, okay, we're going to go through these because they have to be decluttered. Look, envelopes. And pockets. These are already made, guys. I don't have to do anything to them. Just glue them in. 2 of each. Look at that. Gonna hold on to this. That's funny. So, yeah. Just some pockets. Get rid of the wrapper. I don't know about those. Those just might be trash. Oh, here's some little sticky gems. These are adhesive. So can add a little bling to something. These also are adhesive, so these could be cut. Ooh, these would look really nice down the body of a butterfly or a beetle. Something like that. I've been working with butterflies lately, in case you can't tell. Okay, and then these are hole reinforcements. Yay! However, they are vinyl. Guys, I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you can find the paper ones, you're lucky. I think, as a matter of fact, I did. I took these out. These weren't actually in this box. I added them because I wanted to show you an experience I had. They kind of stained brown, but I will tell you that being vinyl, they don't take the ink as well. So just something to watch out for when you're looking at hole reinforcers. If they're really bright white like that, they don't necessarily take the ink. It smears, and so. Oh look, another one of these. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Again, guys, this is a decluttering. This is the third of the decluttering series. Oh, and I forgot to. That's an already made journal. I just tucked that in a book somewhere. It's got pockets and everything. Looks like just ready to go. Okay, anyway, this is a Thrifty Thursday video, guys. So this is in the open collab that Sherry over at Turquoise Dreaming is doing. And there are a lot of people doing hauls over there, and people are finding great stuff. I've been watching, here lately I've been watching Candace over at Candy Cane Creates. And she's been finding all kinds of cool stuff. But Everybody's been finding cool stuff. These are tape. I think I was making ornaments. Yeah, there's wreaths. So this is almost like rickrack, but sticky and pointed versus the kind of curved. Rickrack's kind of, there's more wreaths. Here's some of it open. So let's look. See? So it looks like that. And it's all glittery. So that'll be fun to use on Christmas journals. Well, the silver and gold could really be used on anything. So wreaths, I feel like that kind of limits. Look at these, guys. Beach journal charms for tassels and hanging off the backs of books. And this one's kind of big, but still fun. Look at that. I don't remember what I bought these for. I think I mentioned I was going to do some ball jars with the burlap. I did burlap in one. I think I was going to tie these charms onto the hemp rope, which I also have around here somewhere. I don't know where that is, but I found that too in the box of stuff from the beach that I was going to decorate jars with. So yeah, so I have these charms, and I think they would look really cute hanging off of a beach journal in a tassel. So that's fun. And then this is just a metal heart. That's metal. Tin, metal. Oh, and look at this. I found a whole bag of these giant, they're big, giant brads. I don't know where I got those or what I was going to use them for. Might not even been mine. I might just got it kind of thrown in. And then I found these, guys. Look at these. Tickets. And they're blank. I can stamp whatever I want on these. How much fun is that? I don't know what these are from. But tickets are always good. Tuck in pockets and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to being able to process some of this stuff out. So I can... Here's some fun fuzzy yarn. That'd be great as trim on something. Oh, and there's beads down in this box. Turtles. And just some rocks. I guess they're supposed to look like sea glass or something like that, but just some... That would be fun on a beach journal. Just take a whole string of it. Maybe find a way to make that a little more secure. Take a whole string of it. Stick it down the back of a journal. Shakers. These are seed beads, but how much fun would it be to just drop some of those into a shaker? I've got red, green, and blue. And then these are from those, you know, those sticky diamond pictures that are real popular now? And I have a ton of colors, guys. But the only thing I could think of, oh, one of them's open because it's spitting out little thingies. The only thing I could think of to do with them would be to make shakers out of them. I mean, I'm certainly not going to individually glue these to anything. I feel like that would be asking for... I don't have the little tool that comes with the things that they're spitting everywhere. I gotta put these back in the jar. I'll probably cut them open and dump them in the jar, and then just, when I put them in shakers, it's whatever color you get. But yeah, so I thought, because remember I said that book I was processing at the beginning of the video, all 21 of these 39 clues books has this pocket. And I thought it would be fun to put a piece of acetate over this, fill it with stuff, and then put paper around it to cover up the edges, and then you'd have a shaker in the front cover of the book. How much fun would that be? So now I have stuff to stick in shakers. Okay. Can you hear that? I wonder what's in here. Let's peek. Oh, okay, so some thread. This is cording for beading. And as you can see, beads, all kinds of beads. These have very large holes though. So some butterfly charms, a few travel charms. Okay, it's always fun when you haven't opened a box in years. Look at the dust on the top of there. You haven't opened a box in years and see what's in it. You guys are adventuring with me here in my decluttering process. Okay, nothing in that side. These are stickers. You guys remember these stickers? Does anybody remember these? I used to have a sticker collection when I was a kid. These are full of some sort of liquid. I backed them on some sort of acetate. So these already have a backing on them, but I could fussy cut the plastic. There's a whale. There's a kite. There's a foot. That's on paper. There's a star. It almost looks like the liquid has sat so long it's like broken up or something. There's a dolphin. Can you see the lines in it? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, see those lines in the dolphin? But they all mix out and smooth up if you squish it. Unicorn and a heart. I used to love these. But those could go in a journal. And then there's all these little wooden guys. Oh, I remember what these are from. We made when my boys were little, we made little excuse me. We made little collages and put these little wooden, isn't that funny? Look at that, ocean life. It's a little ephemera piece. I don't know if I can get that. That's hot glue. So it's like actually textured. I don't know if I could put that in a journal or not. I mean, it would have a kind of a funky back. If anybody knows how to get hot glue off of paper, let me know. Maybe I could use it. I don't know. But all kinds of little, and some seashells. So, adventures in decluttering, guys. And anything on the bottom? Let's see. It's loud. Oh, there's a sandcastle and a bunch of paintbrushes and some CDs. Ooh, these are old reading school year CDs. I don't know. Can you make something out of CD? A mirror? That would kind of be fun on the front of a front cover of a book. I don't know about the CDs. I've seen people make clocks and things out of them, paint them, and I don't know about journaling with them, but you never know what you're going to find. Oh, this is an old frame. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to take these out of here. They're glued. I glued scrapbook paper down. Oh, that one's already coming out. I glued scrapbook paper down and then covered it with Mod Podge, and then the plan was to cover it with seashells. Now, so it's glued to this cardboard. It's kind of hard, actually. I wonder if I could make a journal cover out of it if I trimmed it around and took these off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Take them apart? I can't get this sand dollar off of here, so that might be a lost cause. I'm not sure about these, but these with the colorful images on them I like. So, see if I can get those hot glue coins off of that one. Let's see, can we get this open? See, this is the thing I was talking about when I said I might end up wasting time. So we'll take that one, and was this the other one? Let's see, without flipping it over, just do it real quick, yeah. And the rest of these, I think, I don't know. I like this one, but that sand dollar is stuck down there really good. These other two might be good journaling cards. They're kind of hard, though, to stick in a journal, guys. I mean, they're like almost like cover hard, chipboard hard. So I don't know how often you use something that thick as a journaling card. I'm gonna have to see if I can get the hot glue off. That frame is junk. Get rid of that. So yeah, like I said, decluttering your house, guys. So got rid of a frame. Look at this. Okay, guys, look at these boards. So there's this spine down the middle of that one, but this one, Parcheesi and Chinese checkers. I wonder if you could cut these and make a hinged, get a piece of wood and make a hinged journal, like a box. What do you think? You guys think? Because look at all these little pieces. I could get a little drill and make beads. Look at these dice. They're card dice. They have queens and kings. I don't know what game this is for. I don't know all these games. Here's a whole deck of cards. Oh, this is a cribbage board. Anybody ever play cribbage? My dad plays cribbage. Dice cups. I don't know, guys. I love these, though. This is for the Chinese checkers, I guess. There's nothing else in here that would... I love these little dominoes. Because they're not just the regular black and white. These would be so much fun to make charms out of. I don't know. I have to see, guys. But I looked at this and I saw box journal covers. I don't know how well that would work. Maybe when I get a little better at this and have a lot more experience, that'll be a thing. And I'll show you guys how it goes. Luckily, right now I have some shelf space, but I need to get it cleared off because I got to stage my next haul videos, my actual thrift store haul videos. This is a plastic gift bag. One side has the foil and one side doesn't, so I guess you can go either or. It's dirty. Gotta clean that off. Yeah, I just found this when I was looking for these boxes. Look at this tray of stuff I got coming next. Should have some fun stuff in it. But yeah, you know, it's big enough that if you had a decent sized journal, you could fold it in half and cut the bottom off and sew it into something, make pockets, or, you know, just take a piece of it. It would add texture to a journal, I think, because who doesn't love all that crinkly noise? Is that part of the reason we do this? It's part of the reason I do it. Maybe I'm alone. Oh, look at these. They're kind of heavy, but I'm wondering if I got some good glue, like this, and glued these to the front of a journal cover as a centerpiece. What do you think, guys? I feel like I've been holding things close to my body, but... So I have 4 of those. They're Christmas tree ornaments. They're kind of heavy when you hang them on a limb, though. They make the tree bend pretty good. That's just scrapbook paper. Stamps. Look, guys. I found more stamps. A butterfly. How cool is he? And I either never used him or cleaned him really good. This I just used because I was testing this ink pad. And it's actually still wet. I don't know how good color block ink is, because I feel like that's the stuff they always put in the kids' stamp sets. This is just a card. So I got those 2 stamps, and then I don't want to put, and then this one. Look at that one, Christmas ornament. I think this was some sort of Outlines rubber stamp company. I think this was some sort of an idea I had for making a layered stamp. So you stamp this on several different colored papers, and then you cut out, the circle, and then in another color you cut along the lines for the star, and then you stack the papers and you end up with a layered. Does that make sense? Because there's distinct layers that you could cut along, and they would be smaller and smaller, so the pieces or the parts on the previous layer would show. I had seen a craft video where somebody did that, and I found this. I remember that, and this was years ago, guys. God, this stamp is probably at least 10 years old. No, 15 years old. Because I'm pretty sure I bought this before we moved here. So, yeah. But I remember watching that video. I used to watch HGTV crafting videos before it was all about selling and repurposing houses. Oh, here's a ribbon. Jesus said, "Here I am among you as one who serves." That'd be nice in a journal. Prayer journal specifically. Okay, we don't need pipsqueak markers or anything. Sorry about the extras, guys. Some stuff shows it. And here's some twine. Tugging on it. It's pretty strong. I feel like you could probably sew stuff together with that. Here's some just clear gems. I didn't even know I had them. I feel like I'm doing that a lot. Look at this. One of those bags. I can glue it in as a pocket. Stamp on it. Lens wipes. Oh, these are crinkly and soft, because they're not supposed to scratch lenses, but they're almost clear. These are great. It says there's 50 sheets. I don't know if any have been torn out, but that's kind of cool. This says you can do paper crafting with this. Hot knife. Cutting paper, cut mat board, paper mache, and vellum. Burning and embossing. Embossing? I don't know. It shows embossing on the side. I don't know if you can see that. And then here's pattern transferring. That's probably what I bought it for. Trying to transfer the pattern off of one thing onto another because there's a flat surface so you'd iron it on. I don't know. Look, this is a tag from clothes or something. It's got the hole in it. But it's a stencil. I thought it would be fun to either put on stuff when I'm coffee dyeing or actually stencil in a journal with it. This is just glitter. It's a whole pack of glitter, different colors. This is a red stamp pad, and I'm pretty sure I tested it. I think it's still good. And look at this, guys. Salem. This is a little map of Salem, all these ads from the Salem area. There's a heritage trail map for walking around in Salem. But this is all the ads for the local places. Look, Salem's haunted house, Dracula's castle. Salem's oldest and largest haunted house. So, yeah, there's ads for walking tours, haunted tours, the witch house. I mean, it's Salem. So, come raise the devil. That sounds dangerous. I don't think I want to. New England Pirate Museum. That would be kind of cool. And there's a picture of a good pirate. And so, yeah, that's ephemera from Salem. And I think, let's see. This is Genesee, New York. Never been. I have no idea where this came from. Unless this is up by Niagara. Yeah, Erie County. I've been to Niagara. So, maybe that. See? Niagara Wine Trail. Ugh, I want to go on the Niagara Wine Trail. Here's Old Fort Niagara. These are things that I found, because I still scrapbook. So these are things that I found that for some reason I grabbed 2 of when we were on vacation, and I thought they would make neat ephemera pieces in a travel journal or a Niagara journal or whatever. Again, I had 2 of these because 2 of us went on the tour. It is I think it's a sticker. I think you were supposed to wear it on your shirt. We just showed it at the door. So it still has its backing and could be stuck in or on something. The House of the Seven Gables house tour. So that was up in Salem. Here's a ticket. I have 2 of these also. A ticket to Niagara Falls State Park. Redeem at the Cave of Winds. So there's a ticket for that. I also had 2 of these. I thought the print on this is very old looking. It's not actually old. They give these out. But this is a list of Salem witch trials. People who died in the witch trials. Executed, pressed to death, died in prison. Kind of a morbid. When they died, when they were arrested. This is who these people were. The only local gravesite of a Mayflower passenger. So, Colonel Lieutenant John Hathorne. I want to say Hawthorne changed his name because of the witchcraft. Don't quote me on that. That's a long time ago I went to Salem, but I think I remember them saying that. Added that W. Okay. Then we have, this is just a Great Lakes magazine. It was full of ads and stuff and pictures, and I don't know if I'll use it for anything, but I found it. And like, there's a cool picture of a house. You could turn that into a postcard. Some of these could be turned into postcards really easy. Glue that to the front of a piece of cardstock and make the back look like an old postcard, and voila, add a stamp. Okay, look at those 2. Fighting over a ball. Are they not cute? I would definitely stick that in the journal. Oh, that's not for journals. I don't know why that's in there. That should be upstairs. This I want to look into. I feel like it's Reproduction paper money. So, from the United States. So, it's already copies. But they sell this in Gettysburg. But it's copies of money that you can, I mean, if you are lucky enough to find it in an antique store or something and you collect that kind of thing, you can buy this stuff. So I don't know if there's a copyright on this or because they sell it. There's no copyright on the envelope that I saw. But I don't know if because they sell it, you can't copy it and share it, or copy it and use it multiple times or whatever. I have to look into that. I have to find out. If anybody knows, please leave a comment. Let me know. Like I said, they were purchased, and I'm pretty sure if you had an original, it would be public domain because, I mean, the money is so old. Civil War, so 1860s, definitely public domain. But anyway, so if anybody knows, let me know. I'll be more than happy to, you know, share a little. And then I found a text block, guys. I don't have any idea what happened to the cover, but my kids used to love Thomas the Tank Engine, and look at these pictures. If you're going to do a kid's train journal, how much fun are those? These would, of course, specifically be recognizable as Thomas the Tank Engine, so I don't know if it would have to be a Thomas the Tank Engine journal, or if they could just be added to a kid's journal about trains. But it's just tons of Thomas the Tank Engine stories. I have no idea what happened to the cover, guys. It's just the text block, which I thought was funny. So, yeah. Alright, let's throw all this stuff back in this box real quick. I have, this one's running a little, it's on average. I think my first video was a little bit long, so we're going to throw this stuff in this box, even though all of it didn't come out of this box. We're just going to clean up the space a little bit. Move this over here. Sorry, guys. And we have one more, this box. You saw in a previous video I showed you celestial images that I cut off of a plastic bag and was going to use as switch plate cover. Yeah, I had a thing for celestial stuff when I was in my early 20s, maybe. I don't know. Oh, wow. I haven't opened this box in forever. Did you see the dust on the top? I don't know if you can see that. Look, I can write in it. You see that? So come on an adventure with me, guys. This is like actual live decluttering, because what I would do is open up this box and go through it. So go through this with me. Look, I threw these in this box. These are nice beach stickers. I guess because they're wrapped, they don't look old, but I don't know. Stenciling brush. Ooh, more sandpaper. I like to see sandpaper. This is a different grit. I like to see sandpaper. This is a really fine grit, actually, to be used for wet or dry, and to be used for almost for finishing. Yeah. So that's a really good sandpaper. It's almost like the kind that you find on nail file, the rough side of a nail file emery board. Could make emery boards out of it. But that's going to be good for roughing up. Hey, an empty matchbox, guys. I wonder if you could put that in a journal somehow. A little opening. I don't know, it would add some serious bulk. I mean, look how thick that is. More foam brushes. I have discovered a collection of foam brushes. I think I'm going to start using them for Mod Podge. Altered book. I have a Collage Book upstairs. I love these books. I love altered books. I actually started one. It's the first actual book that I made since I started this junk journaling journey. It's kind of a practice for all the techniques I keep seeing videos on. Well, not all of them, but some of them. And I went over to see, after I saw Pam do the, where she took the text block out of an old book to turn the cover into a junk journal with a hidden spine. I of course went out looking for old books that met she told you what to look for, and I went out and what met the criteria of what she was talking about. I went out and found some old books. But then I watched Barbara over at 49 Butterflies do an altered book where you tear the pages out and fold them into pockets and stuff. And I did one of those, and I'll share that with you guys. It's kind of because it's my learning curve and it's my new process. But anyway, this is a collage book. They collage all kinds of fun things on here. Techniques and materials to use for collaging and altered books. That'll be fun. Look at that. I love these little dragons. I wonder if you can still find them. Let's see. They're called Dragon Tales. This is copyrighted 1989, and the brand is Dragon Tales. That was a TV show. My kids used to watch it. Pocket dragons. The rather whimsical little green dragons who dominate many of my drawings, and my life for that matter, are called pocket dragons. Okay, so it's a card, but how adorable are they? I love them. Oh, here's some page protectors and some scrapbook pages for a little book. Uh-oh. Ooh, stamps. That sounds so funny. Trains. I think I got these to use in my boys' scrapbooks, and then they went in this box, and I never found them again, and so there are no stamps stamped in my son's baby books. But they love Thomas the Tank Engine. I can still use them on pages for vacations we took, so. Okay, probably not a junk journaling tool. This is monofilament. It's usually pretty strong. This is 6-pound test, so it'll hold beads. Okay, I don't know about that. Like I said, you guys are adventuring with me here because these are from a bead store where they just used to have bins of beads, and you would go and buy the beads. Now these were expensive beads, obviously, because this was 70 cents for one bead, I think. Or maybe I've used them and there were 5 in here. There might have been 5 in here. I don't know. But I don't think so. This is a fairy and a Celtic knot. And here's another fairy. I like things fantasy. These are 5 for 10 cents each. So probably 50 cents, or maybe it's 10 cents. I don't remember. Bought these a long time ago. I can't remember what the name, the store was called Bead something. I can't remember. Oh, there's a moon. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see those? These would all make great charms. Oh. It's a crucifix. Here's another one of these beads that's real intricate. Can you guys see the... Let me take that out here so you can see what I'm talking about. It's got like... It's not a smooth bead. It's got texture on it. And like this copper is raised, like it got drizzled over the bead and then dried. And then all these little pieces are raised. So that's kind of fun. And then here's just lots of random beads. This is a ton of beads, guys. Not really sure. Those are neat. They have stars on them. Can you see those? Do I need to unbag them? There's a ton of beads in here. And an old hot glue gun. I have a new hot glue gun. I don't need another hot glue gun. There's these pink ones. Here's a thing of glitter. I think I was going to make earrings. Looks like. Oh, but there's also the little... This is half of one of those screw together clasps for a necklace. Oh look, I don't think I made these. I think I bought these. There's tons of earrings down here though. I guess I decided I wanted the beads more than the earrings. Look at these needles, guys. Those look like upholstery needles. They're thick. Oh, those I might have made. Because that matches a bunch of the beads that I already have in here. So I might have put those together. It's funny the things you find when you go hunting through your house. And you're like, I don't remember doing this, but I'm pretty sure I bought those. These are pretty though. You see that? It's kind of a navy blue swirl enamel. Here's another earring. I didn't make these. And this one I didn't make these either. But I can take them apart. So that's kind of fun. And this is kind of a decorative painter's tray, I guess. I think I remember this with the fork in it. You see that fork with the old dried flowers and the piece of old upholstery? I think this was hanging in my parents' kitchen. So how it ended up in a box buried in my basement, I have no idea. There's a funnel. Oh, and I went to Paris, guys, in like 2007. It's my one trip that I've ever been overseas. This was from a dinner we had down the Seine River. It was a dinner cruise. So you got on and then you cruised around the river, and while you were cruising around the river, oh, and that little map, there's they're numbered. So like the numbers, and it shows you a picture of what it actually looks like. But then as you're cruising around the river, you ate. There's a lunch cruise menu and a dinner cruise menu. And yeah, it was good. Oh, and look, the drinks list. These were, you bought a bottle for the table. Look, guys, so 60 pounds for that bottle. This one's 155 pounds. Or it was in 2007. So that's a menu. I thought it would just be fun to, I don't even know. The graphics are neat. You see the wine glasses in the sun and wine glasses in the under a moon with music notes. From Paris. I think I have some other Parisian ephemera around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is, and I have to scrapbook my Paris trip from 2007 before I take stuff away to use for junk journaling purposes. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This was a little bit longer than I expected. I appreciate it if you've come back for this third video. If you're enjoying the videos, and I hope you are, subscribe to paper.old.new and see what else I have coming in the near future. I promise the next video that I put out will not be a decluttering thrift video. My plan is for the next one, I'm going to start showing you guys. Before I was decluttering my house, I actually did go to thrift stores, and I was going to show you guys what I found while I was out shopping. So I've got a Goodwill haul, I've got a flea market yard sale haul, I do have an antique store haul, there's a community thrift, which is similar to a Goodwill. They do the bags and stuff of things. So yeah, it's going to be fun. And then I will start showing you what I'm doing with some of the stuff I have found, and we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to head over to Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming and check out the list of other haulers for Thrifty Thursday. Tons of great stuff being shown and found, and tons of great ideas. So thanks again for stopping by, and I hope you'll be back soon.